guys, I wanted to show you. This is just for those of you who have never been to Vegas. If you have, then this is really relevant to you guys because you know it all. I just wanted to show you. This is the part of center north strip of Vegas. It's not quite mid-strip. It's a little bit off towards north. And this is where you have just there Venetian, Palazzo and Venetian. That's Palazzo, and then on the right you should be able to read Venetian, and Madame Tussauds is up there. And beyond that, of course, you should be able to make out Encore, and of course Wynn, and Treasure Island on my left. And of course here in front of me is spectacular Mirage. I have to tell you, Wynn is equally beautiful, but on a smaller scale. But Mirage is one of my favorite resorts to date, despite the fact that there are so many modern resorts that sprung up, especially at city center. But if you actually want something different and classy, I would say Mirage is one of the best resorts, in that you should be able to experience this amazing tropical paradise. And believe me, it's dry in Vegas. It's very pleasant to be around here, especially in the summer. This is where you just want to hang out. It doesn't show very well at night, and they don't have that many lights on, all those lights on, because it's very late. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's way past all the holidays. It's the 6th of January, so the crowds have left. And this is kind of, we've entered low season really, except for when they have conventions. So it's a little quieter, but I have to tell you, if I were a first timer in Vegas, and I would come, and to say I was, my budget were, say, mid-range, I would definitely recommend Mirage if you indeed appreciate something like this, which is a very tropical, peaceful, classy feel. And believe me, it's not, when you get into that casino, it's funky and lively. And inside the Mirage Resort, it's very, 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 very lively. But outside, it's really something else. It's really heavenly. And, you know, I mean, I'm maybe exaggerating, but I feel like that right now. So it's gotta say something. And of course, they have an amazing pool, exactly like this. Obviously, it's a pool, but this is the theme. And it's absolutely beautiful with the central waterfalls and so forth, and the beautiful tropical trees. I mean, it's really amazing. Nothing. They've come out with Aria, and then there's Cosmopolitan and Vadara and so forth. Not one of those resorts, in my opinion, even remotely compares to something like this. Aria and other newer resorts are certainly more modern. I mean, this place is pretty beautiful, and you can see our reviews of their room and so forth. And but you know, and Aria's pools are very nice. Nothing, it's classy, but they're not like this. You see, this is when they actually used to build these magnificent resorts and take a lot of space, creating something so beautiful. But now, and even in a way, Venetian in front of me, which is imitating Venice, of course, on a smaller scale, even the areas dedicated to just scenery, so to speak, or it's much smaller than here at Mirage. But, you know, the older, so to speak, resorts, they actually had space for fountains and water and beautiful things. But I think with City Santas, what it is, it's mainly this big block of modern skyscrapers, so to speak, and we have a video to show you that too. And if you don't care about, if that's what you want, Vegas now has that. But if you want something, a little bit of an escape at the same time, not just fun, clubs, bars and casinos, but also amazing pools and an amazing feel, then I think Mirage is fantastic. If you have money, you can get a suite at Mirage, and that's really super great. I mean, it will give you the sense of privacy that perhaps a level entry room does not give you, for the reasons that I showed in our videos. Many rooms are connecting, you know, so, but they are beautiful, they're very comfortable, they're not huge, So if you want space, obviously you might as well get a suite here at Mirage. They have some amazing suites, some of the very best in Vegas. But so you know, you don't have to go to the usual picks. Oh, Bellagio, Aria, Wynn, and Venetian. Though, you know, you could stay in Mirage, save a little bit of money unless you book a suite, of course, and utterly enjoy the resort in itself and the location. Of course, Encore has one of the best level entry rooms that I have been at, and I have been at almost all of them here in Vegas, even before we started taking videos. So in terms of area, the classy one is of course Venetian Palazzo, really nice, very nice resort in general, and very nice casino. Treasure Island is also very pleasant resort. It's a very pleasant pool area. It's smaller than Mirage, but it's really cute. Nice. I like Treasure Island. You know, smaller rooms, but overall it's nice. And then of course you've got this is the not so classy area of Vegas. I mean, it looks cute, it looks fun. It's been cleaned up, thankfully, because it was a little bit dirty, so to speak. You know, dirty in that I don't think it was well kept. That's what I mean. But it's been cleaned up. It's part of this long walk that you start here and you go to Harrah's and you go to Quad and then you go to Flamingo. This new part of Caesars Entertainment, I think it's going to be cleaned up even more, you know, made into, updated a little bit, made a little bit less, you know, cheesy, so to speak. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It actually adds character to Vegas. And, but you know, it's not classy, you know. But it is not Mirage. And anyway, Casino Royale is just a casino. Beyond which, of course, you've got Harrah's, which is, you know, older Vegas. Older, not old. Older Vegas, so to speak. But it's got its good points. And then if you keep walking, of course, you have big, huge Caesars Palace. And then after that, you practically are mid-strip. So it's actually an easy walk, especially if you keep to this side of the strip, this side, the Mirage side. Walk this way, much longer walkways. There it's really, really nice and narrow and very unpleasant to walk in. You're practically fighting your way through. And look, there are still waterfalls and there's still tons of water. And here, of course, they have the volcano show, eruption, that begins at 5 p.m. and continue every hour thereafter, ending at 11 p.m. I might actually decide to take a video of the volcanic show, but there are so many out there. I am trying to give you a different angle and explain the different things as to what to help you choose the best. I mean, make the best choices for Vegas. You know, I mean, not everybody's as lucky as we are. We come here, I don't know, so many times a year, and we can try everything. If something fails once, we can do something else next time. But if you are, say, coming from Europe and it's a big deal, it's a big trip, it's a long flight, you might want to decide, you know, ahead of time what to do. Or, of course, you might want to do everything. But this is what to expect after you've gone through mid-strip. And this is like you're slightly leaving mid-strip. This is still considered mid-strip by many, but in my opinion, we're leaving mid-strip and we're walking towards North Strip. But it's not North Strip yet. Well, guys, so have I sold the Mirage to you? It's not even mine. I just love it. I love it. It's a mid-range resort that I think Europeans will love. I think you guys, if you're from Europe, you will love it, provided that you enjoy a tropical feel. And take a look at our videos on the rooms, because, you know, I want you to realize, to know what to expect when you check in, and if that's something that works for you. But it always worked for us. You know, it's not Four Seasons and it's not Encore, but it's absolutely magnificent. I wish I could actually walk through it and enjoy this amazing water area. As I say, if you actually come here in the summer, you might actually want to stay here for that very reason. Okay, guys, for tips and tricks about Vegas for visitors, check us out on top-buffet.com, top-buffet.com. And hopefully see you there, guys. Bye-bye from Mirage.